Good afternoon and welcome on to the midday with Eddie and Vinny, where we have two rideshare drivers that work today out of ride sharing through day trading and talking. I mean, you guys want to talk some BS news, but I've been pretty pissed lately with this extra comfort stuff that's been going on. I know you guys talked about it yesterday a little bit, and I was not on the show, and it was because of that. I had to stay out a little bit longer so I could try to make at least something of a quarter for the day. So, um, just not too happy, not too happy at all.
Eddie, you disappoint.
Yeah, Richie. Yeah. So sorry.
He's like,
Sorry,
the hell with you. I don't care.
but I didn't. I don't get disappointed at Vinny if he doesn't show up. I just take over. That's no big deal. But Richie, you're more than welcome to show up. You got the link, baby. You got the link to come in here. And we can talk a little bit about hustling and some news and everything that's going on. Oh, and then you know what? Let's get into some news. Let's get into some news. Let me see. CXT Mobility Authority, multiple toll rate increases that begin January 1st during Wednesday's meeting. The Central Texas Regional Mobility Authority Board discusses an annual toll rate increase, which is now set to go into effect January 1st in Austin, Texas. I don't know if that's the whole entire state, but yeah. So tolls are going to increase over in my area, and I believe that's going to be on Mopac. So Mopac is one of the main roads, going but it's going to take effect on January 1st. So now tolls are going to be now we're going to be spending more money to drive around.
Damn it. Messing
with you. Vinios, are you trading?
Yeah, I'm fucking trading. Well, no, now I'm
You just waiting?
No, god damn it. Leave me alone.
Sir, Mr. Vinios, what are you at? You're looking at SPY right now, are you?
God damn it, Eddie. Motherfucker. Son of a bitch.
Wait for the pullback. Yeah, I did my move earlier today.
Fuck your pullback. I'm already made my money, and then but I'm still in something else, and I just missed this move. Right? I just missed this move right here. So I'm in SPY puts 410. I got two contracts in at 13 cents. Right now they're trading at 21 cents. But they just hit 40 cents before this move. So 40 cents put me up 200%. And then I was over here focusing on this, and I missed this. I missed the move. So now we got to see if
that's a pullback.
Well, we're going to find out. All right, we're going to find out if this is a pullback or not. Right there, we're going to find out. We're going to find out.
I thought about it, Richie. I was going to do the live, but the damn mask, it gives me a headache when I put it on. Every single time. Even when I'm driving. If I'm driving and I try to put it on, I get a headache, and then my headache lasts me all day. So I don't know what it is about the mask. I think there's a little bit of a focus on the lens. And basically, I get a freaking headache and a half, big time headache and a half every time I put the mask on. So,
Commuter, what's going on? Smoke XL, Dr. C has joined us, and I guess we got some buffering going on. Okay.
Well, remember we're on I don't know if it's going on Rumble, but Twitter, Facebook, you guys can follow it there too. If for some reason it's
I will
our
say
feed on outside.
I will say this, Eddie. Ever since you hooked up those other channels, my channel's been getting screwed up. Didn't have this problem before you hooked up and started saying, well, if you go to Rumble, you'll see us there. Don't worry about following us here.
Okay.
So I think you messed up my channel.
I think I messed up your channel. You want me to take them off?
No. Leave them on. What the
Oh,
hell?
okay. Then what the hell are you complaining about there, bro?
I'm just
No,
saying.
look, no. Listen, it has happened before though. It's not the first time.
So somebody says, Dr. C, Hope Rideshare gives more money for the tolls as a result. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but here in South Florida, there are certain tolls they'll pay, and there are certain tolls you got to go chase. And the tolls that you got to go chase are the much bigger tolls on our express lanes. So the standard turnpike tolls it'll pay for us, but our express lane tolls that are dynamic in pricing that can get up to like $13 a toll, yeah, no, you got to go chase those. So you know who pays for that, right? Ultimately, Eddie, is the rider. The rider ultimately pays with their time because they'll say to the, I've had plenty of these people say to me, hey, take the express lane, I'll take care of it. The express lane's a $5 toll. You never get taken care of. And then
No.
when you show the receipt to Uber, you got to fight with them to get your toll. Or Lyft, you got to
Yeah.
fight with them to get your toll. So then you just ultimately wind up telling the rider, no, sorry, can't do it. And it takes you a half hour longer to get where you got to go.
Yeah. And another thing too, like sometimes you got to take all these tolls going there, but coming back is taking all those tolls back. So you might not pay them one way, but you have to pay them going the other way, going back. That's one of the issues that I have here because there is a road that is actually tolls to get to their destination, and I usually cancel those rides because I get paid for those tolls going there, but now I have to come back and I got to pay for those tolls. And my sit there and wait for another ride is just never get one. Never ever get one. But here in Austin, those tolls are going to go up starting on January 1st. They don't say how much. They don't say how much.
It's amazing how these city governments and state governments can just arbitrarily raise taxes because it's what it is. It's a tax. Paying a toll is a tax, even though we've already paid for the road, right? Our tax dollars from generations ago paid to build those roads. But yet they just arbitrarily put another tax on top of a road that's already been paid for. And then say, well, no, it's for repairs and upkeep. Well, no, we've already done that too.
We pay for repair and upkeep. That's what the taxes are for.
It's just another tax so that, you know, the entitled can get their money free cell phones, free $9,000 towards rent or whatever the fuck it is they're giving up now. Hey, don't get me started today, bro. Don't get me fucking started today. I'm telling you, Eddie, don't trigger me today, bitch. I'm telling you, you don't want to do it.
I've been taking it easy. I don't want to jump into any of these damn news that's been going on out here, but it's affecting everybody. That's why I was asking a little bit not that long ago about Steven, how Steven doing out there, because you know people can't even drive and be in peace. Not only that, over I don't know if you heard over in Maine, there is that guy that's just going around and shooting people.
Yeah, but did you?
I read what it is, and I read who it is, and people are going to conclusions without even reading the whole entire story.
Wait! Did you read the background on the guy?
Yeah. The whole mental illness thing, and he's had a background that he actually mentioned he was actually going to do what he was going to do, and the FBI still let him go. Yeah, I know. That's why I waited. I was like, oh, look at this. We got another one. But it's not like the Harry Potter boomstick picked up legs and started doing it. All right. We got to start looking at the individual, and I waited, and then boom, it hit. Was he on the watch list? They just didn't do anything, or they just basically ignored it.
They had him arrested. They've arrested him before.
Yeah. And they let him go.
And the sad part about it is, this isn't the first time.
No.
The Parkland shooter, they had his ass arrested. 32 encounters with a police officer. And they never did nothing.
And they let him go. Why they let him go?
Because they know he's going to fuck up.
Because they know he's going to commit the crime, and they can go ahead and they take away the Second Amendment.
Well, it's not even about the Second Amendment. You think it's about the Second Amendment. It's way beyond the Second Amendment.
Well,
It's
You know,
way beyond the Second Amendment.
there's always this little
It's
there's
complete.
always these little things that they have. Kind of like Jesse James said one time. They put this little, they take away little by little, till eventually you have nothing.
Yep. And you'll enjoy it. All right.
Now is oh that's right. You won't own anything and you'll be happy.
And you'll be happy. All right? World Economic Forum.
That's right.
Klaus Schwab, that fucking Nazi.
Yep. And again, over in that's why like this is LA. This is LA. I don't know if they crashed the car, man, but the person, I mean, he's kneeling down on the floor with his hands up while he's getting actually robbed.
We can't see what you're talking about.
Oh, you want me to put it up?
Well, I mean, you're talking about it. How are you not going to put it up? Just don't play no volume.
So, hold on, no volume.
Oh, was this a car accident?
I don't know if it was a car accident. All I know is that the car was whatever. These guys ran over. They got out. He's with his hands up, he or she, all right? And they're just taking shit from the inside of the car. The thing is, what the hell are they taking?
I mean, that car is smoking.
They came from another car. And now they're getting into this one. I really just, I don't know what.
So that's 2-car pileup, and then these idiots jump out and just rob everybody in the meantime.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here, bro? Now, you see, if either that guy in the white shirt or the one that was on the knees with his hands up, if he'd have just yanked out a gat and started firing, he'd be the one arrested.
Yep.
He'd be the one in trouble.
Yep.
This is why people don't give a shit no more. They're like, the hell with your laws, the hell with law enforcement. You push the people to the point. This is how revolution starts. We don't, those fuckers in DC think they're protected. They have no idea. When the people finally say, that's it.
No. This is one that, you know, I don't know if you guys read this story, but I didn't know about this story. And then kids are coming over the border and they're sending them to, to shelters and stuff. And Senator Hawley, Haley, Senator Telly. So if you guys ever watch this, I posted it up on my Twitter account. And she's asking Robin Dunn Marcos, the director of Office of Refugee Settlements, that is giving out the kids to child labor. Yep. And the thing is, she doesn't deny it. Because I know she's, her job is to give the kids out and give them a home and all that stuff. But what they do with the kids and all that stuff, she doesn't check on them. She doesn't know, and they call her out on it. I believe the count was 85,000 kids that they keep taking and they keep putting them on the child labor. So they're trafficking kids. They bring them in, and this is what they do to them. If you're family, let me see. Her name is Miss Robin Dunn Marcos. So is this part of CPS?
I have no idea, bro. You're reading the article. Anyway.
Yep. He explained, he's like, this is the largest child sex trafficking right in American history. And I was watching him as he was questioning the girl, and she was not denying it. I put it on Twitter if you guys want to listen to it.
All right.
Yeah, I look into Nick Bryant. Hold on, let me look at Nick Bryant. I gotta go see what's the new movie coming out? Conspiracy theory movie.
I have no idea. I don't.
Police State.
What the fuck?
That's the other one that I have to go see. But it's very interesting that these things are going on over here. So what's going on over there by you there, buddy?
Now I gotta wait on the next move here, but I see Sergio's in the Sergio joined the chat. He's talking about how the market is just crashing down, and yeah, look, there's SPY. So I was able to catch this leg up this morning right here. I caught this leg up pretty good. That was my big leg. And then I got in. I didn't trust this down leg here. I waited till we broke below this 414.01. I waited till we got below that, and then I jumped in, and I've actually been sitting in this 410 put since then. So it swung up, swung down, swung up, swung down. I'm still up. At one point, I was up 188% on these contracts. Now I'm only up 42% on these contracts. And like I said, we went live here, and I missed this move. So it's like I got to make a decision. Do I go live or do I trade? If I'm trading, I'm not going to go live anymore.
You know what my play was.
No, I have no idea what your play was. I was talking about my play. But no, tell us, what was your play?
Oh, it's the one that you were talking about that you marked that you're still in it from when you got it in, and then I just waited for that pullback and I took that drop after the first pullback.
Well, you
Which is
have
right there,
to
yeah.
show me because there's like 3 or 4 pullbacks in this run. There's
You
3
know,
or 4.
well, you got in on that break.
I got in right here.
Yep, I got in right after that.
Once I broke below low of day, and this was low of day here, right? Once we broke below that, I jumped back in. A couple of cheap contracts, $13 contracts, and I'm sitting in it ever since. And right now, I mean, I'm getting chewed up a little bit. I'm still up $5 per contract, but I was up a lot more. So we'll see what happens. I still think we're going to get down here into this 410 before close of day. I'm thinking we're going to get this really good rush, and it's going to be a violent rush down. I don't think it's going to be a meltdown. I think it's going to be a violent rush down. These I might wind up holding these till after close, because remember you can still sell your contracts till 4:15 p.m. So I might wait on them. I don't know. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. Yeah, I understand that, but I don't have an issue with that. I'm already up over 300 for the day, and we're going to see what we do here. So let's see what happens. I will show you a couple of other things that's going on though. That's because the market is going down as a whole. So let's look at our friends over at Lyft. And I'll tell you something else I saw today. Lyft is down to $9.40 currently, down 39 cents, a little over 4%. Remember, I think anything below $10 is a doable thing. You can start a position there. But I don't know where you're at, Eddie, but where I'm at in my market, South Florida market, I saw something today, and I continue to see something today that I haven't seen in a long time. You know what that is? A lot of Lyft bonus. A lot of bonus. A lot of bonus.
Lyft don't give me nothing. I don't think Lyft has ever given me a bonus.
Well, there's a lot of bonus out there today. And I'm just wondering, is it because drivers are giving you the thumbs up to the new Comfort?
Yeah.
And so now you have, because it's a double-edged sword. I don't think people realize it's a double-edged sword. Now you're paying a little bit more on the extra comfort, right, than you do on your regular Lyft rides. So now your regular Lyft rides might say, well, fuck it, I'm waiting for an extra comfort ride. I'm not going to take a regular Lyft ride. Even though it's 2 or 3% more only, they might wait. So now regular Lyft rides are causing there's a shortage of people taking those rides. Then
listen, I did with Lyft. I was doing a lot of canceling yesterday.
And then you got those drivers like myself who we have XLs, and they stuck us with this extra comfort that we can't opt out of. Like you said, Eddie, what did you do yesterday?
I took a couple in the beginning, but I was just like, I was like, no way. No way. It's the main. I mean, I said I was like, if tomorrow, if it's busy, am I not gonna come on the show? I might come to the show late, but it was so bad. I was just canceling. I was just doing nothing. I'm assuming I was the only one that was canceling because after I canceled so many times, then I was getting really nice rides. I'm assuming everybody was doing the same thing too. Nobody wanted them. Nobody wanted them, and I made the majority of the money with Uber. So it was bad. It was really bad.
Look at Uber's down $2 today, almost 5%. You know, and it could be this is all market related. The entire market's in a good position of, well, it's in a bad position, right? Listen, at some point, everybody's got to understand that a lot of stuff is overvalued. A lot of these assets, a lot of these stocks are way overvalued, right? The Fed says everything's on fire, but if you guys looked at the numbers on the GDP this morning, everything ain't all kosher in the Wizard of Oz. So here we go. Let's see.
Look
Not
at what.
that many.
Okay.
Uber has been competing hard the past 90 days in the race to zero, right? Took market share supply back what they lost in the last quarter. They're both ripping to the bottom. I mean, you know, this is the Walmart Target challenge. That's exactly what it is, and we paid a price. All I'm saying is that all of a sudden Lyft, for the first time this school year, so the first time in 2 months, I turn on the app right now. We got bonus out there. Just not used to seeing that, especially during the day. Not seeing that demand on not seeing any demand on Uber. So Uber could be paying more. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, well, obviously, if there's bonus out there, listen.
Damn it! They don't give me.
Uber
I'm literally looking for bonuses right now. I was like, damn it.
Well, I can't help you. You live in fucking Texas, that fucking bull stare state. Anyway, here in Florida, a real state, a real freedom state, there's plenty of Lyft bonus. But here's the thing. Lyft bonus, if Lyft puts out bonus, there's a demand. When Uber puts out surge, it doesn't necessarily mean there's a demand. Because Uber will put out surge based on historical data. This we know for a fact. Like OT, Dr. C, CPU. Okay, whatever. It's got a challenge this weekend for me. 145 for 70 rides, but don't know if chasing 70 rides for $2 extra ride is worth the gas money.
Yeah.
Probably make more with the CPU. Everybody's got to make their decision. Everybody's got to choose the way to get their money, the way they get their money. Doesn't make anybody right, doesn't make anybody wrong. It just is what it is. Let's get back to SPY. Here we go. Now, remember yesterday I told you, remember what your number was from yesterday there, Eddie?
What was that? 416.70?
Right. We didn't hit that,
Was that it?
overnight. Yeah, we didn't hit it till after market. Got close. So today my number today is 410.78. Remember, the red is a daily support resistance area, and the yellows are my hourly support resistance. So just as much as I missed that move, right, to get out down here, it's right back down again. The only thing is I got ate up a little bit with a little bit of theta. So it's about a $3-4 difference now in the same price range, but now it's $3-4 cheaper or less on the premium. But I like.
Let me see. Ford Mach Elise is now $299 unlimited miles per week.
Oh,
yeah, they really do. They really do need. They really do. They really do. They need to rent them out. Not unless we bring Drive Whip into the market.
Nope. And did you see the late, you guys that are on Instagram? Did you see the latest Uber commercial on Instagram?
Yeah.
I sent Sergio a screenshot. He didn't reply. That's okay. It's all right. The latest Uber commercial on Instagram. A young lady, she's in the Uber app ordering a ride. And what shows up? The Waymo car. So starting today in Phoenix, you can now order a Waymo driverless car on the Uber app. Y'all keep thinking y'all that far away from being replaced. Y'all keep thinking y'all that far away from being replaced.
Yeah, but remember, Cruise lost all their
I didn't say
cars
Cruise.
in LA.
I didn't say anything about Cruise. I said Waymo. Waymo is on the
So
Uber app now. Officially on the Uber app today. Okay?
let me see. Let me see if I can find that news again.
You understand? Go look at that commercial today.
Let me see. Did you get these this particular news there, Sergio?
Sean Lorenzo. What up, fellas? I'm a new subscriber who drives in Nashville market, and I'm trying to learn trading as well. Great content. We appreciate it. Any good stuff that comes off of what you're watching right now is all Eddie's fault. Anything bad would be my fault. Just ask Eddie. Eddie will tell you it's my fault.
Usually.
Yeah, it's
Well,
always
remember, San Francisco, California regulators have revoked the license of Cruise after determining its driverless cars have that recently began transporting passengers throughout San Francisco are a dangerous menace.
still got nothing to do with Waymo.
That's right. Is Waymo going to run over more people? Maybe get more into emergency vehicles? Not unless Cruise, they just changed the name and called it Waymo. And Waymo is using the same
Waymo,
AI
Waymo
system.
Google. No, Waymo is Google.
So
Waymo is Google. Do you understand that? You know who
now
Waymo
I do have, you know that I do have some Waymo here, but somebody's driving the car.
They might
So
have
it
somebody
looks like
give
they're
the
still
car right.
mapping it out.
Right. No, they in Phoenix they have a whole drive. You remember Jeff told us about the little part of Phoenix where Waymo has been running cars for like 3 years. And
Mm-hmm.
they're vans or Volvos and vans that are running around with no drivers in them. No safety drivers, no nothing. So now they're going full bore. Maybe they feel like they've got enough of that area mapped out to where these cars can rip on their own. So it's just interesting. It's just interesting. And by the way,
Remember, remember when I read the article about the cruise cars coming into Austin? The one of the I believe it was one of the original designers of the program was not ready to launch, but for some reason he left and or he quit, and then somebody else took over, and then they put Cruise out there, and I'm assuming what happened in LA is why.
well, I don't know why it happened. I mean, listen, like I said, the only time anything gets changed is when enough people have died or it's cost somebody enough money. It's the only time things change. Until that point, again, I'm going to go with it's better to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission. That's what these companies do. It's all money, bro. It's all money related. All money related. So
Well, I
we
I
have to
gotta
see.
see. I'm really looking forward to the autonomous Teslas, Teslas coming out. They just an update. They just an update, and I don't know if you have to ask for it. If your car becomes automatically or Tesla is just gonna do their own cars first before anybody can use their own personal cars. But I wonder what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen there because Tesla, you don't need. There's nothing special. You don't have to do anything special to the cars. It's just an update, and then boom, they hit the road. And he's got a lot of cars out there. He's got a lot of cars out there.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things people don't mind doing. That's one of the reasons why people buy into the whole Tesla model. People think just buying a Tesla is just because it's an EV. They got no clue. The whole Tesla space, the whole community, the whole ecosystem behind the Tesla. It's so much bigger than somebody just, charging up a battery and saving gas. A lot of people, when they buy these Teslas, they know at some point that car is going to make them money. They know at some point that car is going to make them money. It's going to happen.
But whether it goes, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna go or not. But like, if you own a Tesla and you know this could happen, and you can literally send your car out to work, it's great. That would be just great. Whoa, did you see that? Okay, I'm assuming you're happy right now.
I was happy anyway. I was already up 300 before we went live. What are you talking about?
Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely not in any none of this. I did my trade. I'm out.
Like I say, we're looking
I'm not gonna
to
push
get
it.
down to this. We're looking to get down to this 410.78. And at that point, I'm gonna chop out of these contracts. I might chop out at 411. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Haven't made that decision yet. I'm waiting to see what it does. I'm watching my volume. I'm watching everything. So I'm watching everything.
I don't know there, Dr. C. We're about to see once those autonomous cars comes out, because remember, there's gonna be errors. I mean, remember when Tesla had their batteries that were blowing up, that were going on fire? And they fixed that problem. So, they're gonna put it out there, but it's just, autonomous cars is kind of like there's nobody in the driver's seat, so any mistake that it makes, they're gonna come down on they're gonna come really hard on the company.
Well,
Because what's the point? What's the point of having an autonomous car out there when it keeps running over people, and you don't want to be in the car when the car does that? So it gives it a bad reputation.
So here's my thing: shareholders, investors need to see results yesterday. Safety be damned. The problem with my counter to that is apparently shareholders in Lyft and Uber and DoorDash, they have a big appetite to wait because these fuckers ain't showing them no results. So I don't know. I still think there's an old guard. There's still hedge funds, right? There are still groups out there that absolutely for the future. Kathy Wood's ARC, right? Those funds, they're for the long term futures. Guys like me that like the thrill and the experience of playing chess, whether it's 0 day expirations or weeklies or monthlies, we're a different animal. So,
Well,
I mean, it's just the way it is.
Could it be like iPhone, kind of like how iPhone does it, where Samsung was coming out with these bigger phones, and then Apple stayed with the little tiny ones, and they were like, hey, here's the whatever generation, and then the next generation is the same thing, and then the next generation is just the same thing, and then eventually people just get sick and tired of it, and then all of a sudden, boom! Once Apple knows that the phone sells on the Samsung side, kind of like the folding phone, and then like in the beginning, Samsung phones were waterproof, and then Apple, like years later, came out with it. I think that's what's happening with autonomous. I think they're just letting people come out with all their tech, have them make all their mistakes, so then when they come out with theirs, then they don't have to deal with those issues that somebody already dealt with them.
Here's the deal, right? So here's the deal with that. Just my opinion, right? They always say those that are first to the market usually dominate the market. So I think GM, I think Waymo, Google, I think they're all just trying to be first to the market. And like Dr. C, and like Dr. C says, safety be damned. I think they're just trying to be first to market. The problem is, or my thought process, not a problem. My thought process is Elon wants to make sure the shit is safe. Yes. He actually wants to make sure the shit is safe. Remember, who was it? Waymo's already killed one person.
Yeah.
Right?
Elon can't take no bad publicity right now.
So, I think Elon's just like, hey, y'all go ahead and do what you got to do. I'm I'm on my path. Right? Here's another example. SpaceX and what the hell is Jeff Bezos?
He can afford to make a mistake with that.
Well, wait a minute now. You got SpaceX, you got whatever Jeff Bezos' space company is called, and you have Virgin Galactic, right? These are the three big,
Blue Origin, I think that's what it's called.
Blue Origin, right? So these are the three big privatized space rockets. Elon wasn't in a rush. He's like, listen, we're going to take our time. We're going to build something that works. We're going to make sure it works. And by the way, sorry, Mark Zuckerberg, your fucking piece of shit satellite got blown up. Oops, our bad.
He gave him the money back. I still believe he did it on purpose.
See,
Elon.
No, he
I don't
didn't.
know.
You really think he's
I
going to blow
think
up a rocket?
yes, I think so, dude.
You're
He
fucking-
strapped
I can't have a
the
serious.
roaster to the tip of the rocket and send it up there.
I can't have a serious conversation with you.
You know, I don't know, but he can't. He can't. Tesla. I mean, Tesla can't afford to have. I mean, they're coming after him for like everything. They're
You
coming
know,
after for anything, any stupid little excuse. They're
doesn't
coming
matter.
after him.
Well, that's
You know.
crabs in a barrel, bro. That's crabs in a barrel. As soon as you start doing, listen, when you're first starting out, everybody supports you. Everybody supports you. You got a million Nick from Jerseys supporting you.
Yeah.
But then as you start to actually achieve and surpass what anybody thought you could do, all of a sudden them crabs start coming back in to pull you back down. Now you're no good. Now you're a son of a bitch. Now you're a motherfucker. Now you're a piece of shit. Now you're this, that, and the other. Right? That's how it goes. They love building him up to tear him down because it gives them something to talk about. All you got to do is look at the American Congress. American Congress shows that every day. Every day.
It was just like when he did his test. It was a test of the one of the tests for, or was it the first one of the Starship? And he came and landed, and then a couple of minutes later, it blew up. Boom! Everybody made a big deal. Oh, look at it, whatever, and all this stuff, whatever. And then it was okay. And he was trying to say, I was like, it's supposed to blow up. That's the test. It wasn't supposed to land. I think it wasn't supposed to land. It was supposed to land, and then it was supposed to blow up. It's just that the ignition didn't happen. That's why nobody came near the freaking rocket, because it's supposed to blow up. I was watching it. The video footage shut off, and then I stopped watching it. Next day, when I wake up in the morning, the damn thing blew up. I found out that they were talking about it. Is that the Starship was supposed to blow up, but everybody made a big deal that his rocket failed and all that stuff. It's like, no, you freaking idiot! It was supposed to fail, so he can record what's going on, and he can use that info to make a better one. You don't want that shit to happen when you got people in it.
Right. That's exactly how it goes. Right. That's what they want to do. Dr. C says, still wondering who will be first, Elon making a phone or Apple making a car for auto taxis.
If Elon comes up with a phone,
game over.
Yeah.
Game over. And you know what?
I'm telling you, it's
and he's already got the satellites, putting all the satellites in place. So
that he's surrounding the world in satellites, a big, humongous, giant grid. And he's got the satellites. You're going to tell me that he can? As a matter of fact, I believe he had a talk with the Apple CEO, and the Apple CEO was like, "No, bro, that's just them. They're talking crap. You don't need to come up with your with a phone," because they wanted to remove Twitter from their platform. He goes, "Really? Maybe I should start my own phone service." And I was saying, it's like, yeah, dude, he's got like 5,000 satellites. Yeah, but it wouldn't. No bueno. But it'd be a good idea, though. It'd be a good idea, because you do know that he's got laptops that work on satellites, but they don't require antennas. It just connects directly to the satellite.
If you're in
the internet connection,
Florida, if you're in Florida, or if you travel on certain airliners, certain aircraft, your internet that's provided is provided now by Starlink. If you catch the Bright Line from Miami all the way up to Orlando, if you're on the Bright Line train, internet feed is provided by Starlink. Understand who owns Brightline? Richard Branson, the Virgin Galactic guy. Bro, people don't know how deep this shit goes. They ain't ready for the truth, Eddie. They ain't ready for the truth, buddy. Let's see what else is going on. Anyway, to answer the question, Elon makes a phone before Apple makes a car. Apple will never build a car. They're trying to sub the building of this car out, but they can't do it. I mean, you saw what happened with which car was it? Oh God, was the Mach-E's? The Mach-E's got a giant recall. Ford's already got a giant recall on the Mach-E's.
Wait, what happened with the Mach-E's?
Loss of power. All of a sudden, there's a loss of power.
Okay.
Just saying.
No way.
You buy that piece of shit if you want to. Let's see. Nick says, yep, it's an investment from getting the solar panels to the phone to the charging stations at your house. A lot of owners are playing the long game. And that's how you have to play it. If you're my age, you're not playing for yourself. I'm playing for my kids or my grandkids. See, that's the difference. A lot of people don't do that shit. They play the short game for today or tomorrow. I'm playing for the long game.
Okay, so this is what I got. The Ford Mustang Mach-E major recall issued over battered battery issues. The latest Mustang Mach-E issues are caused for a sale hold due to maintain battery recall. Shit, last year the 2022 Ford Mustang Mach-E had software issues that caused its 12-volt battery to not be charged using the main battery system. Now the main battery is being shut off due to issues with repeated DC fast charging and wide open throttle operations, and affects nearly 50,000 vehicles. Okay. It seems like the electric pony won't lead you to water even when it needs electron drink. Oh yeah, funny joke. Okay, so yeah, they're having a battery issue from the 12-volt battery, which shuts the whole entire system down. So they did a whole entire recall on it. Very nice.
I should have got out there.
But remember, they just started, so they'll probably end up fixing it. Besides, Tesla tech is out there that they can actually use and they can review it. You know how many people I drove to Tesla and they're not actually from here. They can barely speak English, and the first thing they did was record of how the assembly is of the batteries in the cars. I had a couple of clients from was it Asia? No, I think it was China. I think it was China. A couple of them from China, and they were they took videos and pictures of how the whole entire thing was going. And they were reviewing it. So they were from a car company, and it looks like they were trying to, Now I don't know if you're allowed to record if you do a meeting with Elon and stuff. If you're allowed to record the inside of the warehouse, especially the workings. But these guys were actually, but they were recording the whole entire thing. It was like 4 of them that I had in my car. Wait, how'd you find that? Let me see. Galactic Trading. Okay, yeah, Galactic Trading. Vino. Okay, yeah. Remember when Spice Virgin Galactic was trading at $50 plus in 2021? Now it's trading at $1.47. Hey, listen, I think these space companies got good potential. Once Elon gets his rockets up there and he's manufacturing the engines, he's going to commercialize the engines, so he's going to be able to sell the engines so other people can use them. So he's not going to be the only one. He's not going to corner the market with his engine. Well, he's going to mass produce the engines. That's what he wants, because he wants everybody to be able to do it. He's even said that he's going to make the engine small enough to be used on commercial airplanes, which that's going to be good too. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this. Elon's team was cheering the last launch that exploded, which people were laughing and didn't understand why. Yeah, they were like it blew. I was like, it's supposed to blow up. It was supposed to blow up. Actually, the last one that they launched with the Super Heavy and whatever, is something went wrong. It's supposed to blow up. They're supposed to blow it up, and it wasn't. Dude, it wasn't. I think there was these ports on the side that actually leak fuel, so the fuel can leak into the engine, and the engine sets it up on fire, and it blows from the inside out. And the valve that actually, or the port that actually opens to let the fuel out, or so that whatever can get in or get out, it wasn't opening. I think because of the pressure or something like that. Man, and they was going like this, and I'm looking at it, and okay, I was like, this thing has got to blow up because it can't crash in the ground. This thing is freaking huge. But eventually they got it to blow up. How is the gambling? Okay, that will be for me. It's okay. My paper trading is a lot better than my real life money trading. For some reason, my feelings change when I day trade with real money. So I tend to be a little bit more cautious, and this cautiousness costs me. So I'm just trying to be in and out as fast as I can. Yeah, faster cell servers. Apple's got too much of a hold on the phone market. The app store has everyone in a vice. Tim Cook. Yeah. Hey, I never owned an iPhone. So don't they have they charge you for everything when you go in there? When you go into the market, you can't really. It's not an open source, so you can't really download anything else. Everything has to come from the Apple Store. But every time you download something from the Apple Store or anything that you get, is it's pay. You have to pay for it. Is that true?
They try to charge you for a lot of stuff. They do. They try to get you
faster cell service.
They do.
Faster cell service, and yeah, Dr. C, man, the X phone. I look forward to it. I really look forward to it. Model Y built in Texas steers and okay. How'd you know that it was built in Texas? They don't tell you. You know why they don't tell you that where it was built? Because I even asked, and they're like, we can't tell you. You have to look at the serial number too, because if it comes, if people start, I mean, if I knew my car was coming from Cali, I would have never took it. I would have took it from another state besides Cali, because Cali gets cheap on the paint because of the whole environmental painting, whatever. So
that reminds me. Did you guys see Gavin Newsom yesterday in China?
Oh yeah.
Do you see him pushing around and driving around in the Chinese-made cars, the CCP cars? And you see how he tried to post up on Xi Jinping over there when he shook his hand and then grabbed him around the arm to hey, yeah, I'm in charge.
I wonder where he got that from.
Bro, Gavin Newsom is the biggest pussy on the planet, bro. The biggest pussy on the planet. He is such a y'all in California, man. Y'all really got real issues out there in California, bro. Y'all got real issues.
Yeah, Gavin Newsom. What's he doing in China anyway? Trying to bring electric cars? I was like, wait, hold on a second. He said that we need to work since China is working on, they have the tech. I was like, no, they don't. We have the tech.
Do you realize how many cars are sitting? You know what? I'm going to look it up. You go ahead and talk about it. I'm going to go look this up. I don't think people realize how many Chinese cars are sitting in an empty lot. And they made all these cars.
Tesla is a good example of this is what happens when it's made in America. People just prefer that. Don't get me wrong, Teslas are sold all over the world, but it's a truly reliable car because it has to be made a particular way. Let me see. Apple car won't be launched until 2028. They talked about it in 2020. Yeah, they always talk about it.
Where's it at?
They talk about it, but remember, the people come up with these really nice concept cars, but that's all there is. It's just concept cars, and they never come out with it because they're always charging so much damn money. They just do it for show. Hey there, Archie. Let me see, Dr. C, what you got to say. When I worked at a bar at Tesla Giga Rodeo, they were very strict on us not taking photos and videos. Yeah. They did that to me on the tech show that we have here in Austin at the oh my god, look at that. Oh yeah, I remember this.
These are all EVs.
Yeah.
These are all electric vehicles from China that are just sitting there.
We don't want their business.
Never sold. They have never been. They have hundreds of thousands of these cars sitting there doing nothing. Nothing. These are all brand new cars. Incredible. So when people talk about, oh, Newsom's going to get in bed with China because they want to be EV friendly.
Yeah,
it's a fucking money game. It's a shill game.
Yeah.
It's a shill game.
Just line up. How much you going to pay me if I get you in? That's what he wants to know. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Listen, China treats patents, like toilet paper. It's not their patents. It's our patents. China ain't got no patents. All China's patents are our patents.
Yeah, they steal intellectual property.
Yeah. How do you think they build all their cars? Shit, I won't be so. I mean, Tesla is open source. I mean, if somebody that knows the tech of the Tesla inside and out and looks one of China's techs inside and out, I was like, hey, looks like our design. Look at that. Looks like our design. Look at that. Looks like our design.
Well,
Yeah. Uber had an issue with the App Store that had to beg Tim Cook not to get to take them off the App Store. Really?
Uber gets paid an X amount of percentage for everything done on their app store. That's why they can give away so many phones. You ever notice how many AT&Ts or T-Mobile? Oh, we'll give you the phone for free. Buy one, get one free. It's because they're not making their money off their phones, off the child labor that makes these fucking phones. They're making their money off that percentage that they get in the app store. So if Apple comes to you, if you're an Uber or a Lyft or DoorDash or Facebook or Twitter, right? That was the big discussion between Apple and Twitter. Was Elon Musk was like, fuck you, I ain't paying all that money. Fuck you then. We'll just build our own phone.
Yeah,
You're not going to charge us to be in your app store. But that's what Apple does. That's the Apple account. See, Apple claims to be so fucking woke, but they are the most nastiest and most devilish capitalistic company on the planet. You can't do shit in Apple without paying the master. But they're woke. But they're this friendly and they're that friendly. And they're anti this and anti that. Y'all just remember, Apple will give your shit up to the FBI in a fucking heartbeat. You mean nothing to them.
Yeah.
They just want your money.
Didn't they already did? They were hey, give us this person, and then boom, there you go.
Yep.
Give them all the information.
Today, bro. You trying to trigger me today, bro?
It's no triggering. It's not triggering. It's happening. It's happening all over the place.
You're trying to trigger me, bro. I'm not gonna let you.
Let me see. China building 25 storage up are like wait, what's going on, Randy?
I love it. I love it, bro. Silver Fox. I voted against him and signed to get him removed. Yeah, bro. He's bad news. That he is so establishment. He is so politically established. It's not even funny.
Telling everybody not to use AC while he sits in an office and records himself in AC. Telling people not to use AC.
Yeah.
You know what? I saw Trump do one of his whatever, a whole bunch of people there, and they cut the AC off. It was like 90 something degrees, and he's sitting there doing his speech in a freaking full bodysuit. I mean, you can tell they did a close up of his face. You can see him sweating, and he's talking about it that they cut the AC off, okay, and nobody left. It's fucking crap. Wait, you live in Huntington Beach there? I'd like to see. Let me first. I live in Huntington Beach during the recall election. There were little rebels in South of California. Yeah, it was a crazy time. Twitter talking all this trash about not being safe with COVID. Hey, over here in Austin, they just I think they just passed where if you need to if you need to go to college or you work with people and all that stuff, you still need to get your your dosage.
Do they really?
Yep.
Do they really, bro?
College students. Well, they still need to get their dosage, so they haven't removed that yet.
Raymond, what happened with the car, bro? Really want to know what's going on with you in the accident last night. I'm hoping you're okay, bro. And don't forget to reach out to Sergio if you got any questions on how they work the insurance. So he's got his lawyer or whatever, his insurance expert over there that he uses. Remember, it's Sergio at therideshareguy.com.
Damn, every rideshare driver should watch the Uber Net. Man, I just got rid of Netflix. Just got rid of it. I met Travis once at his home. Nice guy. But this was after he left Uber. Oh, Vinny, there you go. Ramon would like to use your name
Did you not
for Whip Drive.
The whole conversation for Rim?
Go for it. I say go for it. Go for it.
Did you not just hear me have a whole conversation with him?
Yes.
And you
I
still
say,
ignored the
go
shit.
for it. Hi, why can't I talk about it?
Oh my god, this guy. Ah. Anyway,
So,
yeah, Raymond, whatever you need, bro, I got you. Whatever I can do, I help.
yeah, mention my
Um,
name too.
Apple is full on crap. Yes, they are. Vinny sent you a PM for a basis of a lawsuit with Lyft in Discord. Uh-oh. Oh, and then Ryan says he's interested if we do a group investment fund. I started to look it up today. I'm gonna have to get Sergio on a Zoom call. As I started reading, that is a lot. That is some heavyweight shit, man. That is some real heavyweight shit. I mean, I'll be part of it, but Sergio's gonna have to. He's gonna have to take. He's gonna have to take the lead on that
I'll
shit.
be interested in it.
Well, if you'd have been on the show last night, you would have known all about
Yeah.
it. But since you weren't able to get on
Yeah.
the show last night, you are
It'd
no
be
longer
nice.
allowed in our fund. You are no longer allowed in our fund.
Oh, okay. Then I won't be in the fun then. I won't be in the fun.
See, we got our fund started. See, there it is. 1 penny. There's the Eddie fund. There's the Get Eddie Laid fund. We need a GoFundMe to get Eddie laid. There it is. I got the first penny. Ready to go. But yeah, I'll let you. We'll let you know how it goes. We'll let you know.
Yeah. Damn it. Silver Fox. No, not it was not Silver Fox. Was that you, Doctor C? Let me see. Hey, Doctor C, man. I agree. I agree with you, Doctor C. I have had some people that I know that just went through with it, and they're suffering the consequences, and they don't understand. They don't understand. They don't understand what they've done. And there's no reversing it too. There's no reversing it. And they're stuck. And the thing is, they regret it, but after they already made the choice. And I mean, I don't want to be. I just go like this. I was like, okay, what do you want me to do? I was like, I told you not to. I told you not to, and you still took it. So I don't know what to do. I can't. That I'm trying to look for something that could at least even reverse some of the effects, but I can't find anything. I mean, you can eat healthy, and you can exercise, but I haven't seen anything where you can reverse it. It's just the problem's
Well,
just going to be there. And not only that, once as you get older, they progress. I was Doctor. Oh my God, what the hell is that doctor's name? He was talking about all the issues that were actually that people are not reporting, but there's a lot of issues of side effects that are becoming common now. And it's not just with that. It's just now birth defects. Birth defects is going to be another thing too. So I'm clean. I'm clean. I'm clean. So if I decide to have another kid, it's gonna be with somebody that's also healthy too. People are really, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But I screamed. I screamed and I yelled, and this is before the lies and all that stuff. It's like, no, so just say no, just say no, just say no, just no. Oh, but it's gonna cost me my job. I was like, get another job. I was like, start ride sharing, do deliveries, just whatever. I was like, your life is really not your life is really not to put in danger. I was like, don't do it. Um, but nah, shit. I don't know what to say. I had a buddy, respirator. Um, and before he was on the respirator, I said, do not put him in the respirator. Just let him deal. Just let him deal with it. Just let him deal with it. Uh, and to put him on the respirator, I even give him a video of why people usually just don't wake up from the respirator. I was like, watch the documentary. This is what happens at the doctor's office when they put you on the respirator. They give you a shot of this, okay, and then you get all these your body basically gives up. It shuts down and it doesn't want to wake up. And But some people just don't care. Just some people just don't care. And I tried, and I called him a couple of times, and I told him, hey, just watch it, just watch it, just watch it, just watch it, watch it, watch it. And I told him, watch it, watch it, watch it. He didn't, and now he's 6 feet under, and he left 2 kids and a wife behind. I don't know what to say, bro. That's why I'm not a big believer in, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, and he will eat for a lifetime. For some reason, it just doesn't work. I don't know why.
What doesn't work?
Give a man a fish, he will eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, and he will eat for a lifetime.
That's 100% true.
You know, but
That's 100% true.
I tried, and it's just it doesn't work as Don't get me wrong. People have their own choices to make their own decisions and stuff, but it's just like, hey, just like, don't do it because this is what happens. Don't do it because this is what happens, and it happens, and then it's just like and nothing you could do.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm confused.
I'm just trying not to say the words.
Yeah, but if you teach somebody to fish, if you teach them a skill, a lifelong skill, they'll always be able to survive. If you just give them a handout, they haven't learned anything. They survive for a day, not for a lifetime. You're saying that doesn't work. I'm just trying to understand how you're correlating.
Yeah, no, I tried, I tried to help people out. Be like, hey, just do this. It works. Look, it works. Hey, look, it works. Look, it works. If you do it this way, it doesn't work. Look, it doesn't work. Look, it doesn't work. And they still went the easy way. They went the easy way, and now that it's just like, it's nothing you could freaking do. So I don't know. It don't work for me. And I was actually being really nice about it.
Well, what generally works for you might not work for somebody else.
Yeah, no. Blood test, shit. I'm bringing a damn kit with me. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, you know that
dude.
stuff, that pure DNA fluid is worth a ton of money these days, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be a market for us.
There is a market. There's already a market.
There's gonna be a market for us. What's your blood type? Pure. What you got in it? It's nothing. It's just red. Okay? It's just red. He's like, I'll give you some right.
All right,
Let's go.
Look, God damn it.
A pint will cost you about $6,000. That's just to start. A pint. That's it. That's all I'm gonna give you.
All right, it's after 2:00. Okay. We got one more leg coming up on SPY. It's after 2:00. We got one more leg coming down on SPY. I don't know what time it's gonna hit, but I'm still now I'm down 20% on my contracts. When I started this thing, I was up 180% on these contracts. It's all Eddie's fault, but that's okay. I'll learn more for next week. I'm gonna make on these contracts. I'm having a good day trading. Tesla is down, but holding steady. Tesla's down another $5 today, another 2.5%. And this is all market reaction, bro. This is all market reaction. The big name that got popped, see, this was from earnings, right? Huge. Just a huge reversal. God damn. I didn't even look at it like that, but there you go. But this 207.67 range is a good spot. If you can get yourself a piece of Tesla. Doesn't have to be a whole share, but you got to start somewhere. Here's Google. Google got smacked yesterday after earnings.
Damn, Google has been going down lately. Look at that.
Google got their ass handed to them the last 2 days. So if you're a YouTuber, don't expect to see great payouts coming. Nvidia's down a ton, right? Nvidia's down a ton off the 519 high. We're trading at what, 403 today? And it broke the long-term trend. See this long-term trend I got on Tesla or on Nvidia? this is not good. So we got to see what it's going to do here at this 407. Because next stop underneath the 407 is going to be in this area right here. This is a
That'd
daily
be a
move.
nice move too.
No, it'd be a terrible move if it came down like that. Absolutely horrendous. It'd be a freaking horrible move for a lot of us that are holding Nvidia.
This is Nvidia.
This is Nvidia, bro. So let's see what happens here. A lot of people fear Nvidia is overvalued. A lot of these stocks are overvalued. Apple's overvalued. Nvidia is overvalued. Tesla is about the only stock I feel that has the right value on it because of all the intangibles. People think Tesla, they think the fucking car. They don't, like we already talked about. They don't think about everything else that comes with it. Tesla's about the only stock that's probably not overvalued. All right. Every other stock on the market is overvalued. From Microsoft to Facebook. I still don't understand the value of Facebook other than to advertisers. Other than that, Facebook provides you no more or no less value in your personal life than any other social media platform. So I don't know. Got a lot of old people on freaking Facebook. Facebook should go to zero. Amazon. This is a good company. Amazon's a good company.
Listen, Nicholas, man. Man, it's not that. Oh yeah, no, just being too hard on myself. It's not that, Nicholas. It's just like man, it's like you know, and you tell them and you like you beg them. It's like, dude, like just like don't do it, and then they do it, and then they suffer the consequences. And then you kind of like you feel like, what's the point? What's the point of helping if trying to help if all they're gonna do is they're gonna take freaking the one that's trying to kill them as a device. So that's why with the crap that's going on right now, it's hard for me to take advice from anybody.
When you want to know why Lyft has chopped our pay so much, here's the entire history of Lyft on the stock market. Here's the entire history of Lyft on the stock market.
Oversold.
Right? Way back here, Lyft, when it first debuted, right? $89 a share. Is now down to $9.45 a share. Drivers, when you want to know why they keep chopping our payouts, this is why. This is why. Because their stock price sucks.
It was good, and then it just started getting
They have
bad.
done nothing to innovate. And you guys got to remember, they are a luxury item. They are not essential. They're not like utilities. It is not a utility in the sense of your water company, your light company. They're not an essential item like a grocery chain. Although they like to think, Uber and Lyft like to think they're essential, they're not fucking essential. So there you go. There's going to be another range. This is still a range to start. And like I said, earnings are on November 8th. Maybe we'll go live on earnings day, bro. Maybe we'll do some live.
I'm sorry. I was reading Dr. C's comments. I was like, yeah, listen, I don't need them French fries. It's just as bad. Oh, you got it? Yeah, no. Yes, I saw that.
Yes, you're right. Got to sell when you're green, Vinny. I know this. I let Eddie distract me. But I also I'm holding these into the close no matter what. It's 2 contracts. It's $26 total. I'm not worried about it. I'm already up $300 today on zero DTEs. I'm not worried about it. But yes, you are correct. During lunch, theta does play a part. But if you're buying the contract on the same day, a lot of that premium's already chopped out. So depending on where and what you pay, what your risk is on those contracts, to me, that's a much bigger factor than just being able to say, well, at lunchtime, theta is going to chop you up, which it does chop you up, but I'm still good. Still good. Let's see. Don't forget about gap fills. Calls are cheap. Big boys love to inflate the market for no reason. 100%. That's why I don't pay them any attention. I don't listen. There's 19 million ways to trade. I know what works.
Choose
for me.
one.
I know what works for me. Eddie knows what works for him. That's what matters. Hedge funds will capitulate retailers and buy calls when everyone's desperate. Well, there's plenty of contrarians. People always love to go counter. $11 calls. That's why they say when there's blood in the water, buy. Sell the news. Buy the blood. $11 calls on lift, in my opinion. Grab a couple monthly ones. Yeah, well, that's a no-brainer because look what happens every time before earnings. Here's earnings. Stock pumps. Here's earnings. This one here, the stock really didn't pump that time, but then earnings hit and it pumped.
And then boom, it
Here's
took
earnings. Stock pumped. Stock pumped before earnings. Stock pumped before earnings. Stock pumped before earnings. Right? Stock moved before earnings. It's a cycle. Now, this you can't really look at, right? Because this was during the pause. This was during the pause. But see that? Before that, oh yeah, before the earnings, stock pumps. Stock pumps. It does it every time. It's nothing new. They're like fucking clockwork. They are like clockwork.
Where
anyway.
Is it? There it is.
Anyway. Let's get back over here where I was. Eddie, whenever we're starting to get to the oversold. I love this I love my RSI starting to get oversold. You know what that means, right? And then also, and I know Eddie don't like looking at this anymore, but I can't help that. I can't do nothing for Eddie on this. Here we go. Fibonacci retracement. Look at that. From the previous start point here, whoop, all the way down. We're back into that golden zone. Whoop, here we come. Watch what I tell you. See ya. We're coming down, baby.
All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's call it.
Well,
all right, we'll see you guys. What's today?
I'm out of here. Thursday.
Today's Thursday.
See y'all asses on Monday.
We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Thank you for being here. Eddie might not appreciate it, but I do.
Always appreciate it. That's why.